Good morning, welcome to the Learning Pro Live. I thought I would do a video a bit off the cuff and like a plonker. I thought I was live and I actually wasn't. I was just recording to my computer. Anyway, so I've redone it. Going to talk a little bit about Adobe Max. For an educator, I think Adobe Max is a fantastic conference. Not only is it very well produced, like most big conferences, but a lot of the tracks really resonate with me, someone who's passionate about design. So thought I'd show you my picks. Right, let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Awesome. So this is Adobe Max. It is completely free. All you need to do is go to maxadobe.com. As you can see here, a free virtual event. Join us for an extraordinary virtual experience to find inspiration, connect with creatives from around the world, and learn the best ways to bring your best ideas to life. Open to all at no cost. So I'm just going to log in and I'm going to show you my dashboard now. I thought I might put some music on actually in the background just to and of course it's not coming through. Why not? Oh, that's odd. Why isn't it coming through? Bear with me. Maybe it isn't going to work. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I was going to play some music, but that's completely fine. Doesn't really matter. All right. Oops. I've got a pair of Audio Engine speakers that don't seem to be on right now, so I'll have to troubleshoot that another day. Right, back to desktop. All right. So I'm just going to log in. Okay, Cath, welcome to your Max dashboard. This is your one-stop shop for all event information. Let's have a look at the trailer, actually.
Welcome to Adobe Max. This terrible year has made very clear is the resilience of creativity.
Let's keep this iPad party going.
We've been building some terrific stuff on the Adobe XD team.
Now it's time for my favorite feature of the day. In Photoshop, we now have sky replacement.
We're taking filter technology to the next level.
I'm not sure if the audio is coming through, so I'll actually hold off. So let's have a look what I have scheduled right now. I already have done a little bit of work. So basically, you can view all your sessions. All right, so let's have a look. My schedule can be a little, it's not the most user-friendly setup, but you can see that it will give you some indicators where you can add sessions, right? These were ones that I were standout ones that I obviously knew I was going to want to go to the keynotes. And then there's some speakers that are ones that are very inspiring to me. Aaron Draplin is one. He has his own company, and he's done design for like Bernie Sanders, Obama. He did all the national park designs. He owns Field Notes as well. I really, really like him. I think his stuff is great. So bookmarked him. So this was another keynote. This was another designer that I've obviously chosen. This was actually a couple of weeks ago that I started planning this out. Okay, so then I've got another keynote. I've got a creative storytelling, hear from top leaders in education. And this obviously attracted me, but we're going to go and we're going to have a look what's there. And then another Max Sneaks. All right. So let's have a look. Sessions. So there's lots of options that you can do. You can filter this stuff down. So the first day is going to be Tuesday. Now it looks like I've got nothing on the Tuesday. Wednesday. And that's probably because of the time difference. So it's Wednesday mine. Okay, so how I normally go about this is there's certain products that I'm not particularly interested in. And also it caters for a variety of different languages in which they are actually doing the sessions in those languages. So I'd recommend you specifically choose the languages that are applicable to you. So, for example, if I turned all this off and I just did Japan, all the sessions are going to be presented in Japanese. Okay. So that's one I want to turn off just to reduce the amount of options that I've got. I can also come through here and filter some of these down. For example, I'm not too bothered about things like 3D, but I am interested in things like is Adobe Professional there? Is Adobe? Let's just click on that. Let's just see. All right, so there's nothing that day. Is Adobe Acrobat? Okay, so maybe we'll. What solutions? Let's just look at that. Okay. So Aero's augmented reality. I am quite interested in learning a little bit about Aero. And these are obviously sessions that I've got available on the Wednesday. There's 2 different sessions. Sometimes it's good to look at them as well because they follow on from one another. So bring your illustration design to another dimension, augmented reality, join design, illustrator, Michael Fogoso. This follow along lab, dive into his end-to-end process. Okay, so quite fancy that. Okay. So that should be reflecting into my schedule. Okay, I'm just doing a bit of a refresh. Now I might choose to not do one of these, but that's what I'm going to do. The other thing that I want to really think about is character animator. Now, it doesn't look like there's anything on that day, but there might be for the following day. I think if there's specific topics as well that you are very interested in, you should try and lock them in. Okay. So this is character animator on the Thursday. That doesn't make much sense though. Thursday, yeah, okay. Learn the value of character animator as a tool to give students who actually hide from the camera a live audience a voice. Create explainer videos with character animator. I think that's wrong. It's not Moguts because that's Premiere Pro, isn't it? Oh. Okay. Explainer videos using animation. Okay, so I'm going to pop that in. And that should be on the Thursday. So at least I'm trying to start covering the things that I'm interested in. After Effects. Let's go back to the Wednesday. And I thought I'd take advantage of doing this live so you guys can see my process. Teaming up with Adobe XD. Yeah, okay. So I'm not too bothered about that. That's a bit beginnerish. Well, that's showing intermediate to advanced. Bring static design files. Yeah, seamlessly integrate graphics into your UX. Okay. Learn how to create 3D animation album covers. After Effects, okay. Wicked fast multi-framing rendering with Threadripper. No. Create Animator Cinema. Demystifying After Effects motion graphic for video editors. That might be interesting. I'm all right with After Effects. I'm not, but I'm looking for unique things. No plan is still a plan. Okay, let's I'm gonna do this one. Yeah. Okay. Now animate. is a different product. It's not character design. It's actually animating things. But a lot of stuff, yeah. I don't think I'm going to get anything out of this. I'm not going to do this, but basically Adobe have a standalone product. Where's my Adobe Cloud? Yeah. So you can animate things. It gets a bit complicated because there's a number of products that do different things. You can animate things in After Effects. You can animate things in a number of different projects, but then you can bring a character to life in Character Animator. So don't worry if you're confused. I get a bit confused too. All right, so Audition. I don't really want to do anything with audio. Behance is something that I don't really use very much, but I am going to start trying to go live on Behance. Bridge, no. Capture. Bear with me. I thought Capture was an app. Yeah. Creative Cloud. Let's have a look. What's in this? Yeah, so that I've got that scheduled. Create richer digital experience with creative workflows. Graphic design with David Carson. And sometimes it's worth looking who some of these people are as well. Just going to do a bit of searching. I love this style. So, you know, I think if there's things that take your fancy, you can look at it. So this is giving me a conflict, so I'm just going to leave that. I always like to see case studies of how people are doing things as well. So that's giving me a warning. Does that mean there's a conflict yet? All right, so we'll do that one. Student success through campus-wide use of Creative Cloud. Creativity. See, there's ones here that might be interesting to you. Different ones where they're talking about schools. Okay. So this is interesting for me because it's talking about Stanford's D School. Actually, okay. Have I put no filter on this? Okay, it's all Creative Cloud. Creative Cloud Library. These will probably all be in different ones as well. Okay, I'm not bothered about Adobe fonts. Fresco's an app for your iPad, which is cool. But it's probably not anything that I'm gonna look at. But let's have a look. Sid. Sometimes you can see the most fantastic designers. So see how it's more like watercolors. Does look cool though. Well, I like that. And there's no conflict, so maybe I'll go to that one. That's a conflict. Let's have a look. Oh, she's doing cool things. See, this kind of stuff this kind of skill is great. I love this. I know I'd personally get a lot out of this. So this is her Instagram, I think. Awesome. Right. I think that'll be a gem. So I'm going to go to Danielle's. Let's just have a look at this. Oh, I've got a dog under my desk who's farted. His stuff is cool, but I think Danny's is better. Okay, what else we got? See, the Illustrator stuff is what I'm looking forward to. So this is looks like Logitech. Vector Chef. I think anything that I can learn to do new things like posters and mock-ups. I'm going to come back to Illustrator. Let me just see what else there is. So there's XD. I'm going to, let's see, Illustrate, InDesign. I struggle a bit with InDesign, I have to say. I find it just takes a while. I need to do more practice. InDesign techniques. All right. Lightroom, really not interested in. Or Lightroom Classic, Lightroom on mobile. Other than LUTs, I suppose. No, all right, forget it. Photoshop, let's see. Creating marbles. Teaming up. No. Some of these sit in multiple, see if they're in multiple products. So you've probably seen some of these before. So I don't need an introduction. Learn how to combine photographs with video to create mesmerizing experiences. Let's have a look at him. I always say with these conferences, if you can't find someone, if you can't find anything on a person, then they're probably not going to be the best person for you to spend your time going to. Okay. All right. We're going to go back to Illustrator. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. New ways to make 3D artwork. Brian Wood. Okay. Um, no. What's new in Illustrator? These are normally pretty good. Like, I want to see what's coming in, so I'm going to book myself into that. How's my schedule looking? Once you start getting chockers, I'll show you another thing that you can do, because you can start adding sessions in like this. All right. Okay. Bridget. Let's check you out, Bridget. Love it. Anything with texture, I just go, ooh, yeah, love it. All right, so I'm going to do her session. Right. Premiere Pro. So Premiere Pro is essentially, did I jump over After Effects? Or did I do it? Anyway, Premiere Pro is what I would build a video in, essentially. I'd put all of my different videos, I'd cut, I'd do my transitions, I'd do everything in that. So I don't need anything that's a basic, but sometimes these can be really good, and that's got a conflict. Oh. Demystifying After Effects. My wife's in the other room and she's talking so loud. Premiere Rush is an app on the phone. I don't think it's desktop. See, anything that's like Meet the Adobe Teams is quite good. Reader sign. All right, let's have a look at XD. That's what I'm most interested in. Ugh, conflicts. I find this really frustrating, actually. Just show me some of your work. I had to close the door and tell everyone how loud you guys were talking. Alright. I'm gonna go to that one. Okay. So that's, I think, going to be a good one. All right, let's see what we've got and see what gaps we've got. I mean, of course, I might refine this. So what if you saw what I did there, I literally just clicked in the gap. So I've got quite a few to fill. So I'm specifically looking here at what tools they're using. So creativity in the classroom. Okay, so actually I'm just going to do that one. So these are using not free tools. Adobe Spark. Is Adobe Spark free? No. So it's basically like Canva. Okay, so he's right in the middle. So I'm looking for one that's from 7:30 to 8. I think. So what's that? 2:30 to 3. Right, let's see what's here. All right. All right. So some of these sessions are specifically in Japanese. Anyway, I think you get the gist. I've basically gone through this, picked the things that, you know, I obviously need to take a little bit more, you know, time to fine tune this, but at least you've seen my process. I hope this has been useful for those of you who kind of want to see the things that I'm interested in. For example, I've just seen this one, and this, pardon my pun, sparks my interest. So, you know, things like storytelling, things that I can use to make posters. You know, I've invested into the Adobe suite for as long as I can remember. Great value for money. It's good for you to understand how you can use it. And if you're not very good with it and you've just kind of got it there, for you to be able to tell a freelancer, this style, I like this style, can you come up with this kind of feeling, you know? I'll take you back to me. So yeah, I hope this has been useful. I love doing this. I love taking my time and planning conferences like this, especially since some of these are in the middle of the night. But I'm pretty sure they're on demand as well, and you can sit and go back and look and see these videos at any time during the year. So I suggest, if you are a learning designer and you know, you have the time, then book in, sign up for this. Anyway, I'm going to sign off, leave you be. Hope you have a lovely week. For those of you in the States, you're wrapping up your Sunday. And yeah, you know, thanks very much for tuning in.